back with me yet. It's been almost a week. But there's a place called, what is it, Radio Farm Project. And this deal is done by a couple of Commons engineers. They have a board, and all the components go on that board. Plus it builds a relay in to take the high voltage off the switch of the radio, and a bunch of stuff, regulators and all kinds of good crap. And they only want $80 for it unbuilt. And you can get the built for it for $100. But that's not bad.
That's very reasonable. I will do a search tomorrow and find it.
Yeah, they're Radio Farm Project. It should take you right to it.
Am I pretty close, Jay?
Say again?
I said, am I pretty close to first one?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay. Somebody said something, what was that?
I said you're pretty close right now.
Okay, well, maybe it'll stay there.
Up it up, KWOZ. Good evening, everybody.
I've been talking about you. I said you'd show up.
Hello, Jay. And hello, Gary. Whoever else is in there.
Hello, Dan.
KFI is NIX.
Now, Dan,
Good evening.
you wouldn't be talking on Commons, would you?
No, but I did talk on it this afternoon on 40 meters to a couple people.
That's great.
I tell you what, I did find that those resistors are in the power supply, and I tried all kinds of stuff to bring that voltage down. I got it, I don't think I even got it down 20 volts, but I put those higher wattage resistors in that one area on the relay amplifier, and it seems to be working okay now. I'm gonna call Ace here tomorrow. I talked to the guy today, and he said I can't find any 3 or 4 waters of that value, but he said he would order them for me from NTE. So I'm gonna call him tomorrow and have him order me probably about 6 of them, because I'll need some more later probably anyway, or somebody will, and they're hard to find. I'll get some of those and put those in there, and I think that'll be the end of it. It's fine now. I just don't like the way those heat up. But they always do on every Collins transceiver or transmitter you'll ever come across. What resistor are you talking about, Dan? They're 268K ohm. They're hooked in parallel. And they're where? They go to between the cathode of the relay amplifier and the B+, or the, B+. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, you can't miss them if you roll any of those transmitters over on their back and look at the belly. You'll see these 2 big resistors sticking out right in front of you, and they're generally discolored. And if you separate them, because they're wrapped pretty tight in parallel, if you separate them, you'll find that the values are way off.
I got to move. Oh no, that's looking better. Okay, good. That's good to know.
KL7 Charlie Delta.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, man.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What would happen if those are 68K?
Are they what?
Did you say those are 68K, but they're put in parallel?
Yeah.
Bravo, JB.
Oh, okay. I found a 25-watt, but it's, what the heck is it, 125K, I think. Something like that, 25-watt resistor, one of them things that looks like a quantum hook.
Huh, yeah.
That wouldn't do any good.
Jay, that would only work if you could heat sink it to a piece of aluminum.
Yeah, you're right.
One of these that were in there, one of the 2 was, they weren't far off total. They were about 48K total. It should have been 32, I think, or 36, 34, I guess. Anyway, they were about 10K high total, but one of them was 164K, and the other one was like, I don't know, 30K, something like that.
Are they wire wound or carbon comp?
Just carbon.
Well, yeah. Well, carbon comps absorb a lot of moisture, and our value always goes up.
Yep. And they get plenty hot in there too, which doesn't help.
Yeah, probably fixing to come completely from togetherness.
Yeah, and the high voltage doesn't help them either. Okay, come on, listen, KWOZ.
Yeah. KSI to it. Yeah, we're hitting silicon.
One thing you'll find about carbon comp resistors is the leads do a lot of the power dissipation, so you don't want the leads to be short. So the leads need to be as long as you can make them.
That's another good thing. I didn't know that, Cliff. That's another good thing to know.
Yeah.
Well, if you read the spec, they'll rate the power dissipation, but somewhere in there they'll also define how long the leads need to be.
Well, a lot of manufacturers didn't have very long leads on their resistors, but maybe they figured in those particular circuits it didn't need to be.
No, they just some people derate them better than others. There's no figuring, and then you jam two of them close together so one heats the other, and the power dissipation rating goes to hell, because probably, once again, the power dissipation rating assumes they're sitting out in the open some number of millimeters or centimeters away from any other heat generating component and with a specified lead length, and that's how you rate the power dissipation on those resistors.
I've seen a lot of resistors that, there wasn't enough wire left hardly to get between the place it was soldered to and the carbon.
Well, hopefully then they're very well derated, maybe only running 20 or 30%. But the disadvantage of that in carbon comp is they need to be running around 60% of their rated power, and that's how you reduce the rate at which they absorb moisture and increase resistance.
Good to know.
Yeah, it is.
So the trick is don't run one at 10% rated power.
Okay.
Jim, Mr. CIV, do you want it first, or am I talking?
You better go first.
Okay. I'm living dangerously again tonight.
Okay. Well, I ain't stomped on the pedal yet. Lynn, if you drank from a clean cup, you wouldn't live that dangerous.
Well, if the Coors cleaned their bottle before they put the beer in it, I'm okay.
Depends what you're drinking. I don't know if y'all ain't going to hear me with 100 watts. I give it a go. I am about 830 here. K85, no mile.
Look away, don't put it
right
in a
here.
30 bottle.
Do what?
Todd, I'm doing 100 watts myself.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm hearing you pretty good. I guess it's fine. K85, no mile. Yeah, this is the head, Jay, but I'm using the mic. I already had wires for this thing. The head I got from.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't, the head's what counts.
It's going to be 104 on line. I haven't decided yet. Now I want to let it. It's going to be for that 10-meter real free. This guy does a fantastic job on him. Puts new elements in them, new type of boards, belt, the whole bit, except a bunch of chips. So I may just do that instead. I don't know. I'm decided yet. But this is the head and the element.
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew it was good. I talked to a bunch of people on it on the 530 the other night. Got good reports from it from everybody, so I wasn't worried about that. And it sounds pretty neat, too. I think it'll clean up pretty good. Anyway, it's getting close to it. That's 10.5 QS standing by.
Who knows where 3870 is? Cliff, can you give me some talk?
Here is 3870 to 4 significant digits.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm lined up on you.
Are y'all ready to do it? All right, good evening, gentlemen. This is K5LYN. My name's Lynn, and this is the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. We get together here on Wednesday evenings to talk about the early days of single sideband. Let me see if there's any emergencies or anybody needs the frequency for any emergency traffic. We'll stand by a minute. I don't hear it. Okay, tonight I'm on the Central Electronics 10A. I like to say that this is the radio that Wes Shum and his family were working on back when General Eisenhower was thinking about being president someday. It's one of the earliest single sideband deciders ever made in the commercial market. It uses plug-in coils. There's no band switch. I figured out how to build an adapter that I could transceive with a Drake R4B receiver. So I'm transceiving in the manner of the Collins S-Line or the Drake Twins or the Hallicrafters Twins. And that idea was unheard of back in 1952 when this radio went on the air. And I'm driving an L4B with 7 watts up to about 100 watts here. And on my second shift, I'll get on a bigger radio. But since we can talk to some folks that are here close in, I'll do this 100-watt deal here right now. I'm going to call about the first 6 or 7 people. Then I'll give it to Jim, and he can pick up the other lurkers here, the earlies, and we'll take some check-ins. Buy-sell trades are welcome if they're boat anchor related. I'm going to call QS, TXW, BTM, OJB, BFA, CXG, NIX, and DRV. So, Jay, you ready for it? KM5QS, K5LYN.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. 600 watts of Collins power, hitting the airway tonight and doing it. It sounds like the band's pretty good. Everybody's sounding great. I'm on the KWM2A that I picked up from James up in Belton. Beautiful radio. I like it. Cleaned up great. Didn't have to do anything to it. And I'm using my Collins 30L1 behind that. Got the wing emblem 312B4. Collins dummy load in the way and a S16 516 F2 power supply, homebrew tuner, homebrew antenna, 160 meters, and all the stuff it takes to hook all this stuff together where it actually works in a reasonable manner. At least I hope it does. But learning a lot about Collins gear and stuff over the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to learn a lot more before it's over with, I'm sure. But that's about it. Nothing special, not a few projects going, but everything seems to be going in the right direction anyway. And we'll turn it back to you and let everybody else get in there. KM5QS.
Outstanding, Jay. It's hard to beat a KWM2. Okay, my neighbor, Mr. TXW. George, what do you say?
How do, Lem? And all around the net from WB5TXW on the S-Line, 32S1, 75S3, 30L1, power supply, speaker, the loop antenna, 2060 antenna tuner, static, microphone, everything's working, man. Lynn, this is a good day for the S-Line, everything just worked. Joined on the 32S1, and after 5 minutes of tuning it up, click, you know, the relays go. FYI, Lynn, I'm not going out to the woods this weekend, so I'll check with you on Friday. I'll probably be good for breakfast, so here we go again. And I hope everybody's doing well. WB5TXW back to net.
Works for me, George. So breakfast is on Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, El Nuevo, Mexico, Anderson Lane, and Lamar. Okay, moving on. N5BTM. How about it, Ralph? K5LYN.
Hey, Ralph, we know you were there a while ago.
Okay, well, give us a call. Let us know later you're there. How about Denver? OJB. What about it, Denver?
This is N5OJB. Denver, and in Gonzales, Texas. We get signal at the 75-meter band on a Tempo 1. Barefooted as can be. I have no power, no amplifier to run. what you hear is all you get. Then I guess that's about all I can tell you. Back to you.
Denver, I'd say it's talking up a storm. I sure enjoyed meeting you up at Belton this past time. Anything else for the net tonight?
No, I believe that's it. And I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed meeting you and sitting and visiting with you for a little bit up there.
We were overdue. Good to hear you tonight. All right, let's see. I heard Gary a while ago, Mr. BFA. How about it, Gary? K5LYN.
Yeah, Len, we're still here, K5LYN, W5BFA. And tonight we're running the old Kenwood 520EE.
Yeah.
SE, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. National Fire, the SP200, up to inverted V about 27 feet in the air. And that's it. And Jay, I'm glad to hear you learned something about calling and stuff, because I also picked up a KWM2 in power supply. It built it, and I had all set up last week to come on the air here on and the thing wouldn't work. Oh boy. So I may need to talk to you here a little later about that. But it's a nice looking radio, and I hope you get it working. But we enjoyed seeing everybody at Belton. Sorry we didn't make it last week to the BoatAnchorNet, and the reason is I had that radio hooked up, and all. It took me a while to get everything tore down and rewired, so didn't make it. But we're enjoying it tonight, and good to see everybody. Lynn, it's good to have a little contact with you. Sorry we didn't get to talk longer. Maybe we will too next time. Dan, it's good to see you. And everybody around, we enjoyed seeing everybody that we got to meet. And maybe in the spring we'll get to it again. So pick it up, man, K5LY and W5BFA.
All right, Gary, absolutely, yeah. We were overdue for meeting up. Glad we got to cross paths up there at Belton. Okay, moving on. KA5CXT, how about it, Bob?
Yeah. KA5CXT, 165, yeah. It may not be considered above actually, but it is one. Yeah, I think one of them now. It's heavy. And just got it going last week. And so far it's holding up. It's been 2 weeks now, and it looks like it's going to hang in there. That's about it. We're going to build a long wire out at the other side, so we should be on a maybe an 820 next week, and we'll see how that goes. But other than that, everyone is doing well, and right now the band's well holding up, but I hope it doesn't decide to break out here. Anyway, that's just them, nothing else from here. So
all right, it's working. Nice signal. You may have a hard time getting that long wire to talk as well as that antenna. How come you're not putting up a dipole out there?
I got more room out toward the lake than I do the other way.
Okay, it'll be fun to compare. We'll look forward to it. Okay, Stuart, I bet you're still lurking over there somewhere. Mr. NIX, how about it? K5LYN.
Oh, absolutely. Still out here listening to all these awesome radios. KF5 NIX here from Rockdale. And on, of course, on my Yaesu FT101E with the inverted V dipole about 25, 30 foot in the air, and using the same mic as old George over there, that 10DA static microphone, and running like the other gentleman, just as barefoot as can be. And that's all I've got on this end. Len, back to you.
I don't know how it could be any better, Stuart. Beautiful audio, nice strong signal. You got that one right, over.
Oh, roger that. Much appreciated for that. Yeah, a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. Pays off.
Yes, it does. Okay, another one of my neighbors, Mr. KG5DRV. How about it, Dale? Over to you.
Thanks, Len. Good evening, Boat Anchor aficionado. Great evening here in Austin, Texas. Running my Swan 500CX. It says 16 Tesla. This is barefoot, about 300 watts or so. 444 mic. MS-2000 antenna shooter. Everybody's standing good tonight. And we're kind of waiting to go on the Longhorns, but we're trying. We're going to jump out of here. A lot of other people want to talk. And we'll catch you guys. We'll be on the side. KG5DRV. Austin, Texas. Go forward.
All right, Dale, nice work on that station. Okay, Jim, I guess I've talked this 10A a while, given it another chance to hold its own, and it did. So we'll graduate to 1957 in the 20A next transmission. KB5ZIV in the boat anchor, K5LY.
All right, Glenn, it's sounding good to me. Let me turn that other one down. I had a little feedback there. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Tonight I'm on the trusty FT-102. That goes into the big black box. It goes over there to the big old tuner, and that goes out there to the ladder line fed antenna, which hopefully is working all right this evening. All right, let's see. Let me start up here at the top. Hey, Todd, KA5LYL.
I ain't been posting very much, so I appreciate you letting me be first this time. KA5LYL, Todd, Corpus Christi. I have to laugh at that. I've been feeling pretty bad here lately, so I'm glad I could laugh a little bit. Anyway, tonight I'm on my Kenwood TSA 30 gold label. What is this thing? Electro Voice 638 microphone with the element I got with the head. I got from Jay. So I came off the one I got from Jay. And I think I like it a little better for one of the reasons. They're still working, but they are. Tells you a lot about these Electro Voice mics. They hold up. Let's see. And then the hard of course. I went into, what is it? Well, this is a complete station minus the scope, the amp, and that's the VFO 230 everybody wants. Other than that, it's running through the AT 230 Kenwood tuner. And I have the speaker on another radio. This speaker I'm using is the Kenwood Sierra Papa 820. And I'd like to make a warning here. Yeah, I like to make a warrant. I don't know if I'm going to have any luck with this or not, but here's my warrant. It is a boat anchor warrant. It's for, I can't afford to get a different amp, so what I thought, I cannot afford to put an amp behind this thing, so what I thought I would do was, see if I can't get hold of, I don't know, I guess the most reliable swan is a 500, one of the 500. I think the 400 is a little bit out there, so I guess one of the 500 series swan radios. I know this is going to sound pretty goofy, what I'm fixing to offer up, but you got to do what you got to do, and you only have so much to work with, but I like to play old radio, but I like to be heard a little bit. So, if somebody has a Swan 500, a nice one, maybe with a CW filter or some of the accessories or something, I might swap them this 830 stuff for it. I'm probably going to hang on to this mic and have it wired to the Swan. And that probably sounds a little crazy to some, and that's okay. And I may not get it, I may not be able to swing it. If I can't, well, that's okay too. I'll put it out there. You're listening to the radio, to what I'm offering up right now. You're hearing it on the air, you hear what it sounds like and everything. Looks real pretty. All the accessories look nice too. I've got the SP230 speaker. So, now, somebody's got one of the more reliable Swans. I guess that's the way to go, 500. Hopefully everybody agrees. Y'all might let me know. Because, I want to get one that puts out 200 or 300 watts somewhere in there. And the Swan's about the only thing I can think of that's halfway reliable to do that with. So, there you go. That's what I got. Thanks a lot. KA5. Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, Todd. Okay, guys, if you got a real nice Swan 500, maybe a 700. Todd would be interested in swapping his 830 for it. You'd like to talk to Todd about it? 361-816-7748. How's that, Todd?
That'd be fine. I'll swap them the speed during the tuner for it if they have it. If they have one that I don't have to do anything to. Yeah, that's right. I forgot the phone number. But I'm probably not going to let the microphone go with it, but I have a mic for this thing. I will let go with it. Other than that, that's fine, man. I appreciate it a whole lot, Jim. Back to that.
All right.
Comment?
Yeah, Jay.
Anybody that might be interested in a really clean 830 station, I've seen that station and the accessories that go with it. You're not going to find any cleaner than 5QS.
All right. Hey, Dennis, DPK, what's going on up that way?
Jim, you had a question there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jim, would you repeat that gentleman's phone number?
Yeah, Perry, 361-816-7748.
Put me on the list.
All right, Perry.
All right. I think it's my turn. This is W5DPK. Name is Dennis. We're over here in East Texas, a little place called Lake Hawkins. Tonight, it's the old TR3, along with an RV3. And we're driving a Alpha 76A. It's a 3-holer. And somewhere around a KW or so. Antenna is a KZ5 Sugar's double bazooka of about 40 feet or so. Everyone has a great signal this evening, even the barefoot station. Even OJB, the weakest signal on the 75-meter band, was about 30 over 9. So the band is in nice shape. Good to hear it. That's good. That's all I got, Jim. Back to you. W5DPK.
All right, Mr. Dennis. The little TR3's working. It might have drifted down the band on you just a hair, but it's putting out a nice signal. All right. Hey, Mr. Cliff, WB5DYA.
WB5DYA.
Yeah, go ahead there, Cliff.
Okay, this is Cliff, WB5DYA. Cedar Park. Talking on what could be a boat anchor. Transceiver weighs 85 pounds and the power supply almost 30. So, for a modern, for a barefoot rig, I've got weight behind me, that's for sure. And 400 pounds. So we're talking on a dipole tonight, up about 50 feet, probably an inverted V closer. And everybody sounds good. And the Autonauts worked on that tuner upper a while ago. That was good to see. I got a couple of things for sale. They're in a state. I got a KDEP, a 3001. Beautiful condition. Inside and out. Recent tube. Puts out 650 watts with no trouble. And I'm asking $500 plus shipping. Got a 312B4, I think it is. Phone patch, speaker, power meter. The cabinet's in good shape. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it won't embarrass you. We're trying to get $150 for that. And give me that phone number again for the guy that might want a Swan.
All right, Cliff, 361-816-7748.
Well, somewhere around here, I got a Swan 700.
I think I hid it because I was ashamed of it, and I couldn't find it a while ago, but I don't remember showing it. So I'll keep digging, and if I can find it, I'll give him a call. So, back to net control from Cedar Park, WB5DYA.
All right, Cliff, you want to leave some kind of contact info for the amplifier and the speaker?
I figured everybody remembered that from 2 weeks ago, but thank you. Now, the phone number here in Cedar Park, my cell, 512-775-0898. Say again, 512-775-0898. How copy?
Not a problem, Cliff. You're plenty loud. Well, I'll repeat it for you anyway.
A good barefoot signal?
Yep.
Thanks.
All right, guys, if you need a 30L1, it's real nice, working perfectly, or you need a 312B4, the little console with the phone patch, power meter, and speaker in it, give Cliff a holler at 512-775-0898. That's 512-775-0898. All right, hey, Mr. Dan, K8WOZ.
Good evening, Jim, and everybody else on the boat anchors. This is Dan, KWOZ in Houston. Talking on another goal line Kenwood 830 tonight here. I do a lot of work on this thing to get it to work properly anyway. But I got this, somebody advertised on the boat anchors some months ago and finally got a job. And let's see, what else? I got the VFO 230 that I got from somebody. It was pretty well burned up, but I got that fixed and working. And also talking on a Kenwood CL922 it had no tubes and it was really in tough shape, but electrically, but we got that working. So we're firing that thing up tonight too. So a whole bunch of old broken gear has come back to life, I guess. And let's see, what else? Using a Shure 444D, and the antenna's a 2-band bazooka up there about 36 feet. And I'll tell you what, man, if I had a couple of Swans, I'd trade them both for that 830 station there. That's a deal and a half. That's all from here, Jim. KB5ZIV, KWOZ.
All right, Dan. Hey, you got that one working pretty good, brother. It sounds marvelous.
Oh, thank you. It took a bit of work to get all the pieces working properly, but I think it's here to stay now. Have good corporate.
Roger. Anything else for us, Dan?
Oh, everybody sounds good tonight. Hey, what was that 400-pound radio that fella had on there?
He never did say.
Sound like a taxi cab radio.
All right. Hey, Mr. Mike, KL7CD.
Okay, Jim. All the boat anchor crew. This is KL7 Charlie Delta in New Braunfels. Mike is my name. Last I looked, it was 69 degrees here this evening. Beautiful day today in New Braunfels. Lynn, I went up to the Dick's Classic Garage in San Marcos. I'd seen it advertised on the billboard there going through San Marcos on my way to Austin. I'd never been, but me and another guy went there today, and I saw a lot of cars. I mean, I was really impressed. I didn't imagine that it would be much of a museum, but he has quite a lot of cars, and they're all in like pristine condition. I saw a 1938 Hudson Terraplane pickup, and so I thought of you when I saw that beautiful car, or beautiful truck. Anyway, tonight, Jim, I'm running the same old Helicrafters I usually run as long as it's working. The Twins SX117 receiver, HD44 transmitter, and I got the matching power supply and speaker. I won't give you the number because it's a long one, but anyway, it's a nice little station. I'm using the receiver VFO in transceive mode. Amplifier is a 810 SB220. Microphone is Shure 444D. and the antenna is a dipole slash inverted V up about 25 feet, cut for right around this frequency. I would like to put a 1 out. I'm trying to get a Drake twin station going here, and I'm looking for a clean operating T4X. That would be my preference. Secondary choice would be a T4XB. Anybody's got one. I don't need the power supply. I've got good AC4 power supply that I've rebuilt and it works fine. And anybody got one of those, I'm good on QRZ, or call Mike at 214-435-1788. Anywhere close I can come pick it up, or I can have it shipped, and I'm always looking for trades. I got lots of old boat anchor equipment. You got something you want in trade, or if you want to know what I have, let me know, and we'll see if we can make a deal. Also wanted to ask Rusty, WK5R, if he got the photos I sent him of the AC4 board installed in my rebuilt power supply for the direct transmitter. I sent him top and bottom pictures, and just wondered if he got those, so you might ask him if he checks in to comment on that. Anyway, that's it from here. Jim, KB5ZIB, KL7 Charlie Delta in the Hill Country.
All right, Mike, I had to find my foot pedal there. The HT44 sounds good. Let me throw your one out there. I'm sure everybody heard you, but guys, Mike over there in New Braunfels, KL7CD, is looking for a T4X or a T4XB. The receiver. He doesn't need the power supply or anything, and he's a good clean one. If you got one that's excess to your needs, Mike said his email is good on QRZ under Kilowatt Lima 7 Charlie Delta. Or you can call Mike at 214-435-1788. Is that right, Mike?
Roger, roger.
All right, 214-435-1788, guys, if you got something like that for Mike. All right, W5FJD.
This here W5FJD, good evening, Jim, and the rest of the net. This is Gene from Kerrville, and we're running the Kenwood TS520 barefoot this evening. That's with a Shure 450 mic. And a 8040 and a dipole up probably about 35. Enjoyed meeting you at Kerrville this year. I was able to make it in trade, and appreciate all the hard work that y'all do. Jim, back to you. KB5PIB, somebody got it.
Hi, brother. Hey, you might want to check that microphone switch or the cord. You got something going on here a little bit. It's chopping you every once in a while, and a little bit of feedback. So I don't know if anybody's told you that or not.
No, they haven't, sir. Okay, I'll do a little checking. Thank you.
Okay, let's see if Mr. Ralph made it back. N5BTM, have you made it back?
Contact.
Yeah, go ahead there.
Hey, I'm just curious, Jim, I meant to ask you this earlier. Did you sell those Yaesu radios you had at Belton?
I sold one of them at Belton, and your other buddy's probably going to take the other one.
Okay, well, you answered both questions all at once. Thank you.
All right.
W9W.
Got you. Let me get the rest of these guys.
All right, hey, Mr. Perry, KB0UOZ.
All the boat anchors out there, boy, a lot of the jumpers think they know what's going on, but still able to copy everybody. Jim on the old Con 360, here was statement, I think it's talking good, still got some issues in the returns I've not figured out yet. And this one got that problem. So, anyway, I'll just play all this thing out when he says. Anyway, everybody had a good night. Good evening. Morning weather's still nice. Temperature's going high in the mid-70s. I think it's going in the 80s tomorrow, but still pretty nice weather. Thanks, Jim, and everybody for being here and doing the next.
Perry, sounding good from up that way, brother. All right, let's see. Mr. PMK, I heard you come in there. Well, I know I heard Papa Mike Kilo come in there. Maybe he has some difficulties. WW9W, what's going on over that way?
Hey, Jim. What's going on over here, man? Good to hear you guys. I'm running a little bit behind.
I looked at the clock. I was sitting there watching the guy from
Man, and I just, what ain't that? I just been out here in the old Flex 1500 on 20 pounds. Those who don't know, this is Robert. Hey, jumped off.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, Robert.
Back on this. Anyway, good to hear you guys this evening. It's good to see everybody in the know.
All right, brother. Hopefully you enjoyed it and had a good time. All right, Mr. Lynn, that's all the ones I had on my list. I don't know if you got any ones that I missed or not, or you got everything switched around there. Yeah, you're good.
Austin, this is a Central Electronic 28, so I jumped from the year 1952 to 1957, and this one transfused with the Halifax's SS-115. And I'm not sure exactly right here, but it's got
doing fine, Lynn. I'm on a non-boat anchor transceiver, but I'm on a boat anchor amplifier, so this might be a first for the BoatAnchorNet. This is a Flex 5000, but I'm driving an early Alpha or an ETO PA70Z as a Victor vapor-cooled amplifier. So right now we're driving at about 25 watts, doing a little over kW. And of course this was the first in the series from Dick Airhorn. And the tubes are pretty much unobtainium now, so I'm kind of nursing it along. But just wanted to put it on the BoatAnchorNet to let everybody hear the Here's this old amplifier. It was built in 1971-72 time frame, and it was superseded by the PA-77, and then of course, all the other 374s and on down the line. Back to you, Ray. No, that's it, Lynn. Just wanted to exercise this thing a little bit tonight and enjoy hearing everybody. I'll be back on the call-in hopefully next week.
K5 on.
Okay, I got WK5 on. You know, Lynn, I could just barely hear you there. The band that's not picked up between here and there. Here's Jim fine. Good evening, everybody. Here's WK5 on. I'll put it up there in a second. You can look at the station 8, 37 cents. That's X111. Electric Voice 641. Driving the homebrew GS35B. Into the homebrew fan dipole up there about 55. That's what we got going on here. My expression, here's my big pictures, and thank you very much. Other than that, that's about all I got from here, so I'll see you back there. K5LYN, and the motor, just K5R.
Yeah, okay, Rusty. Thanks for the report. Yeah, almost something kind of weird out here. Sounds like my antenna fell down or something. The receive signals are not that great either, so I can't say what's going on. We'll figure it out. Okay, let me move on. Mr. Oh, hey, Mike, your company picked up K5LY.
Good evening, Will, and everybody out there on the net. Rick R4A and Rick tonight. I am running L4D amplifier about 600 watts. Pulling out the ladder line. Out there.
Okay, well, let's see if anybody's got the suggestions for Mike there. Anybody want to talk to him about the stuff that he's looking for? K5LY.
Use air cleaner foam like you use for motorcycle will be good on that. Yeah, Roger, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, and Fry's Electronics in Austin has some parts and stuff, Mike. I don't know if that'll do you any good or not.
Yeah, I haven't been out there yet since it's all the way across town, and I try not to go to Austin too often. I'll be in town tomorrow. I may stop by there.
All right, Mike, good luck with it. Keep me posted. Anything else for the next feed?
That's it for today.
Recheck is me, LYL. K5LY. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, it's Jake. I think so. You can start around my list here. I'm going to do a little bit
if it was. That's right, well. Okay, now we got a whole lot of people waiting to check it in. Thank you guys for putting together on email about those details. Do what? Can you guys get together on email? We got a whole bunch of people waiting to check in.
Yeah, Todd, what he's wanting you to do is try to either do it over the phone or via email because there's a bunch waiting to check in.
I think he's wanting to change his listing.
Spell the stuff out right. That was really awesome. All right, back to that. Go ahead. Hey, Tim, does my signal seem down to you?
Well, the band's changing.
I guess it's the band. Okay, yeah, nobody's very strong over here either. All right, let me see.
Roger, man.
Yeah, Bill, I'm trying to tell us about it.
Looks like this one's going to need the Mac game team cartoon on in here for too long. You got to wait for it out one of the others. We're running KWM2 with a MM1 microphone. We're running a Fun Signet amplifier to through a 312V4 to the G5RV out in the backyard. It's about 20 feet. It's sounding good, but the band is up and down. Hey, 5L Wayne, WA50TZ.
Yeah, okay. I tell you what, it's working. That's a nice sounding radio, Bill.
Whiskey 6, Mike Whiskey Sierra.
Mike Whiskey Sierra, pick it up.
Well, good evening there. I think I'm talking to Lynn. Handle here is Marshall, and I think this may be the first time I've checked in with you guys. Tonight I'm running a KWM2 with the 3001 and a static 10DA mic into a double bazooka. You got a good signal in to Denton, Texas tonight. So Lynn, go ahead.
Okay, Marshall. Well, hey, we're here every Wednesday evening, so come down more often. It's sounding great here in Austin.
Okay, fine business. Yeah, I've got a bunch of other equipment, but this is the one I'm on tonight. Go ahead.
All right, you're here at the Central Electronics 20A on my end. You're going to be driving a homebrew amplifier, 460Q5. Anything else for the net this evening, Mark?
No, I appreciate you guys keeping the vintage equipment going. That's a wonderful thing, and that's what I like to play with. Go ahead.
All right, this is the place we start gathering. 7:30, so if you come by early, KV5ZIV in the boat anchor, K5LY.
All right, Lynn. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call sign slowly, spread them out for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here. Mr. Glenn, what's going on up there in Arkansas?
Hello, Jim. This is Glenn, WB5L up here. Good evening, everybody. In northwest Arkansas. Tonight I'm running the Drake TR4C. Good old boat anchor. And it's going into the SB1000. And I'm getting about a kilowatt out, so it's a going. Into an inverted V up on the tower about 50 feet. And I got a Audio Technica microphone I'm running through it, so everybody sounds so good on the old boat anchor radio tonight. I got pretty good propagation up here for back down in the Texas, like we usually do, so. And that's about it. Just want to check in. I got the old boat anchor warmed up and have to put it to use, you know. If I don't, it'll go stale on me. Over.
It'll collect moisture and cause you problems, I'll tell you that.
Roger. Yeah, Jim, you sound great. Lynn sounds good. Everybody. I'm hearing everybody up here.
Well, the band's
But yeah, everybody sounds good so far here.
All right, well, that's it. So carry on, young man. WB5L.
All right, brother. All right, I had one with, I think it ended in Zulu Echo. Give me all you got, brother. The band's kind of changing around a little bit. You might need a little bit more mic gain for the conditions we got. Okay, brother. It's working good. It's just the old band's trying to mess with us a little bit, so don't worry. Next week it'll be better. All right, anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net this evening? If you'll come with your call sign slowly, spread them out for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here. Marty, what's going on, man? Missed you, Belton. Yeah, well, I seen you go by, and I never got to really talk to you. Working good, man. Sounds real good down this way. Yeah, well, I got the iMac antenna tuner on. All right, folks. This is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, you'll come with your call sign slowly, spread them out a little bit for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here. Yeah, LT, come on. Yeah, Lima Tango, come on. It's working, man. I got a pretty decent copy on you due to the band conditions. You'd probably be louder if the band was better, but heck, it's working for you, bro. All right. Head check and see if everything's plugged in. That's usually the first thing I do. All right, KC5L, I believe that's who that was.
Yeah, KC5L. Tom in San Antonio, running a monitoring to a 30L blind. Balance line tuner and a
it's working good for you. You'll find you a good heavy one.
Oh, I've got a couple of heavy ones, but just cut out the shack and make some room for them and get them all set up.
Idea. Yeah, I need to clear this one and another one out so I can move some stuff up here, but that's the way that works. All right, folks, this is KB5CIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call sign slowly, spread them out a little bit for me, guys, so I can get you in here. Hey, Mr. Ralph, you did make it back. Come on in here. Well, it sounds like Ralph to me, over. Roger. Nah, it's working good over here, Ralph. Roger. Well, you just detune it a little bit and shove it off into one of them 3500s. That always works pretty good. Roger. A pair of 3500s easy, you ain't gonna hurt it. Yeah, that's usually how I do it, Ralph. I just, load them a little heavier or whatever and drive as hard. All right. Can you still hear me there, Mr. Lynn? Yeah. You want to try a couple?
Crank up the Variac. Now, this is looking a little bit better. I hope I found the amplifier out of tune here on this 20A, and I can't know. Some gremlins got in there, I guess. Am I on the air?
Oh, yeah.
You want me to talk a little bit?
Yeah, we take a few and see what we can do with it.
All right. Well, this is looking a little bit better now. I can't say exactly what was wrong a while ago, but it's improved now. All right. Who else we got for the boat anchors this evening? K5LYN. Listening. Well, we might have talked the band to death unless there's somebody in there that I didn't hear. Anybody wants to talk? We're listening.
WD5, ADC.
ADC. Yeah, how you doing, Rick?
Good evening, Lynn, everybody in the net. This is Rick down in Harlingen. And fired up the Tempo 1 tonight, white coats and 30L1 amp. By the way, you did come up quite a bit. And running about 600 watts to inverted V, up about 30 feet.
Well, you're sounding good. We've been noticing the band isn't everything it ought to be tonight, but yeah, neither was the output of my transmitter, everything it needed to be, so I think we fixed that. You're sounding good. What else is new on your end?
Not much. I don't have it on the air tonight, but I did finally fix my KWM2, which I was having a problem on 40 meters with, and it just slowly, well, actually it was 20 meters, slowly started losing power output, and basically only on that band. Man, it drove me nuts. I worked on it. Finally, I got a can of contact cleaner and started spraying all the band switches down, and doggone it, it came back.
Well, that's good. You know, I used to watch Bud Whitney work on ponds, and he cleaned every pin on every tube before he did anything else on the radio. Those kind of things can happen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. The switches, the tubes, anything that was making contact, and it came right back up again.
All right, you did the right thing.
Yeah, but not until I spent a whole lot of time tracing everything down. Next time I'll do that first.
Yeah, we've all been down that road, Rick. I don't know why we can't get it right the first time, but I certainly never do. Anything else on your end?
No, that's all, step 3.
All right, who else for that? K5LYN, listening.
Jalen and 5ECP.
Oh, Jeff, is that you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you're not super strong here, but give us a transmission.
Not super strong, oh man. I don't know what to tell you. That's to get for all this rice box stuff. Anyhow, good evening, good seeing you at Belton. Sorry we didn't have some more time, but anyhow, hope you're doing well, over.
Yeah, everything's good. I've got some noise here this evening, and the band is not like it usually is. So I'm not hearing everybody that I need to hear, but we're hearing you. And yeah, it's great to cross paths with you at Belton. Let's do it more often.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Well, next time I'll have the amp up. Right now we move things around in the room here, and I relocated the amp, so we're just running barefoot over.
Well, it's working. It's working. All right, stay in touch. We'll do this, and we're here every Wednesday. Come by.
Okay, we'll see you next Wednesday, or part time, in 5ECP.
All right, you're maybe my last guy. We're about to the bottom of the hour. Let's see if anybody else wants to talk to me before we wind her down. Most of us have been here an hour and a half so far, sometimes more than that. So we better give the dignity back to other folks that like to talk on the subject. Who else wants to check in as we're winding it down tonight? K5LY and Vicky. And okay, try me again on that call. November and also Sally with Victoria. Victoria, make a transmission. Yeah, name is John, and I'm using a loop antenna, which is 3 feet by 3 feet. It's a small backyard antenna, and 8 feet, over. Okay, Don, well, I'll tell you, you're just at my noise level, so I better not get into a long one with you. In fact, let me give it over to Jim. He may be hearing you better than I am. Glad you came by, but I'm afraid I'm going to miss too much. Gentlemen, I'm going to listen out and say about 70 degrees. Jim, are you hearing Don there?
Yeah, I can hear him a little bit.
Okay, see if there's anything else on his end, and we'll wind her up this evening. Great to hear everybody. It was a lot of fun.
All right, Don, come in here and talk to me a minute.
Thank you for taking it.
Well, it's working. It's the band's not in the greatest shape for doing the testing, but it is making it down here to Uvalde. I'm pretty close to the Mexican border.
You can set it on a picnic table, hang it in a tree, and it's a loop antenna with 5 loops and a capacitor. So I'm running 400 watts. Over. Yeah,
Well, I think you might want to try that tomorrow evening before it gets a little later, and maybe the band will be in a whole lot better shape, and you can get some better reports out of it, over.
Yeah, okay, and your call?
Okay, my call is Kilowatt Bravo number 5 Zebra Italy Victoria.
Okay, ZIV. Thank you very much, and let you wind things down.
All right, brother.
Jim, did he say that antenna was only 3 foot by 3 foot?
Yeah, Roger.
Wow.
Well, it's a little 5-turn loop with a capacitor on it.
Yeah, I've read a little bit about those small transmit loops, so that's pretty cool. I couldn't imagine they worked that well. Well, thank you. I better get back to the camp. That's good.
Okay. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call sign suffix, please, or just call signs and spread them out for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, well, it's hard to tell with the way the band's moving around now. Okay, would you find something not plugged in? Happens to all of us. I forgot to plug in my foot switch one night. It happens. We deal with it and keep on going. Okay. All right, folks, have we missed anyone for the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net this evening? If so, come with your call sign slowly, please. All right, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you coming by here and taking the time to check in with us, because without you guys, we cannot do this. Lynn, Guy, and myself, we enjoy doing this. It's a little kind of a way to give back. And again, without you guys, we can't do it. We know what it takes to get these things up and running and keep them running. So we appreciate it. Guys, we hope you have a really good week. Or what's left of it. Hopefully we'll see everybody next Wednesday. I want to say 73s all the way around. We'll return this frequency back to normal amateur use from KB5ZIV.
Yep, pretty good. Tim, I got a question.
Okay.
When I unsee this thing, can you hear a pop?
Not on my end.
Okay, I'm just hearing it in the headphones. It sounds like a BB gun.
Yeah, it's probably where it's jamming the headphones where it's, when the relay comes back, would be my guess.
As long as y'all are hearing it on your end, I can deal with it. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's in there.
Is it?
Yep.